Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first installment of our Student Story Week. My name is Mackenzie. I am with ApplyWave.com, and I am so excited to be here with Noah today. Welcome, Noah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fine, thanks, fine. Everything's good.
Awesome. So for everybody watching this stream today, our topic of this episode is life as a student athlete. Noah is from Switzerland. He is a student athlete at Montreux International School. So he's going to be telling us all about what life is like being a student at MIS. So first of all, Noah, I want to know, why did you choose Montreux International School? Were you looking at other options? Why is that the school you ended up at?
I choose Montreux International because I wanted to do an IBCP, and the people of MIS tell me there was a good program there, and he proposed me to get into a sports school. I can train the afternoon and just go to school the morning, and that's, for me, that's incredible because I can do both at the really high level, and that's so cool.
That's amazing. So I already know this because we were chatting a little bit before, but tell our viewers, what sport do you play?
I play golf. That's my passion.
Awesome. Yeah. And how long have you been playing golf?
10 years now. It's 10 years I play golf, yeah.
That's incredible. And what got you started? Why golf? Why is that the sport you chose?
Because just see the best player in the world play, and that's inspiring you. And I think I choose this sport because in the sport for play good, you have to do a good mental, and I think that's why.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Golf is such a mental sport.
Yeah.
You have to have that strength and that focus, and kind of get out of your own head, because if you're in your head, you're gonna play a bad game. It's very much a mental game. Did anyone specifically influence you to get into golf, or was it just because that's the sport you watched? And
I think Tiger Woods, I think. Yeah.
Tiger Woods. Yeah.
That's a random, but I think Tiger Woods, yeah. Really.
That's awesome. I'm curious. I've never been to Switzerland. I would love to go someday. Is golf a very common sport there?
10 years ago, no, but now it's coming because we are some really good players. We have some good results in the world, and I think yeah.
That's
and
great.
we have 10 or 20 really good golf there.
Amazing. I bet the golf courses in Switzerland are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I used to work at a golf course in Ohio in the middle of farm town, and it was beautiful, I thought, but I'm sure absolutely nothing compared to what the views would be at a golf course in Switzerland. Yeah. I can just imagine with the mountains in the background. Yeah. Incredible. Awesome. So I want to know, you told me a little bit about why you chose MIS, but did you go through any sort of scouting process or recruiting process, or how did that piece go?
Yeah, we were looking for a solution with my principal for after my compulsory school, and Duncan is a guy told me you can go to that school, and I think the process takes 3 weeks for just see the school, see the options, and just choose the school. And the process was, he told me what IBCP was, and first thing I was told her what is it important for me, and the best options, it was the IBCP for me. And after that were really fast because the school is incredible. I was the golf course at, I don't know, 1 kilometer there, and yeah, that was so cool.
That's awesome. So is there a golf course like on campus?
No, is a little bit yeah 10 miles of the school, but I can go and train, and that that's really cool for me.
I bet that's amazing. What's the best part about being a student athlete in your opinion? Is it popularity? Is it the
Um,
sport? Like what is it that in
no,
your I want to know your truth. What's the
my
best
trip I
part?
think is like you can do you can be able to do sport in school at both at really high level, and I think that's the best part for me. But yeah, popularity, that's cool.
Of course, I'm sure. Is there a big golf team at MIS? Or are you like the only one?
Now I'm the only one.
Oh
Yeah,
wow. Oh wow. So yeah, you stand out amongst the crowd, I'm sure.
yeah,
So cool. But I know, one of the not a negative, but one of the dynamics that gets thrown in when you are a student athlete, you have to balance a few different things, school, social life, your practices,
yeah.
your training. So how do you manage that? How do you find the balance?
Uh, I organize myself into. I know I have school in the morning. I know I can trade 4 hours after school, and I know I have 1 hour for just sleep, or I don't know, just watch some Netflix or that. Yeah, and for relax, and after I think I can see my friends in the evening and do my homework at, I don't know, 20. Yeah, I think I just manage my day, and I just organize my day, and that's okay. But sometimes when you are in competition, and you don't see your friends, that's hard. But it's that's the part of the game.
Yeah, and that's what makes you an athlete,
Sure.
sometimes you have to focus and you have to make difficult choices and you have to have your priorities, especially if you want to be, if you want to take it to that next level.
Sure.
So it
Yeah.
really requires that focus. Do you have any tips when it comes to balancing your day or keeping
Yeah.
focus? Any advice?
Yeah. You have to get organized, and especially no waste time. Like, see, just look your phone and all the day, and you can't do that because you
Yeah,
you waste time all the day.
that's
I
true.
think that yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always good. Even for non-athletes, it's always good to have a schedule because when you're a student, you're always going to have that conflict
Yeah.
between school, homework, studying, and friends, family, social life. So you just have another element thrown in there that just makes it a little bit more complicated. What about general advice for any aspiring student athlete? So, not only for golf, but for any sport. Do you have any tips you would like to give to those students who may want to pursue athletics?
Um. Yeah. Just I think priority. Just focus on priority. No, no, I don't know. Just go and at the cinema, and you don't have time to finish your homework or some that type. But I think, yeah, that's my advice. Just focus on important things.
That's awesome. I'm so sorry my dog's
No
barking.
problem.
I apologize. And Noah, I want to know as well, first of all, for our viewers watching, if you have any, I'm so sorry. Of course, someone decided to ring my doorbell right now, so I'm very sorry about this. So I'm going to ask you, Noah, quickly, what other tips would you give for any student, an international student, for example, who may want to study at MIS? I want to know about your MIS experience. What would you want to communicate to them?
The place is incredible. First things, we have the lake at 20 meters. Uh, there is a lot of mountain in front of us. The town is beautiful. We can you go ski. No, if you want to ski, if you want to go to, I don't know, to the lake, if you want to go to the city, there the is all in Montreux. If you like to, I don't know, to get to the cinema, you walk 100 meters, you get to the cinema, and that's incredible. I think
Yeah.
yeah, that's all.
Is that your favorite part? The
Yeah, I think
location or
yeah, really, yeah.
well, I hope I get to come visit someday. Awesome. All right. So for our viewers watching, again, now's the time. If you have any questions for Noah about what life is like as a student athlete, you can feel free to submit those now in the comment section. If you are watching this afterwards, this is a recording, but you can also feel free to submit any questions that you may have, and we'll get back to Noah so he can answer those for you. But since we have a few more moments, I want to bring Arnold in. Arnold from MIS. So Arnold, first of all, thank you for being here with us today. Thank you
Thanks
for
for
bringing
having
in
me.
Noah. He's incredible.
He is incredible. He's one of our star students. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. Well, we have a couple minutes left before we wrap up. So I just wanted to know if there's anything else you would like to add about the athletic program at MIS or
Sure.
life at MIS for international students in general.
Yeah, so I think, keeping with the theme of this conversation, I think that for us, well, not just professional athletes, although we have a lot in the academic body, so in the staff, including myself. I used to be an alpine ski racer professionally for many, many years, and also my colleagues. And also we have other students who do sports professionally. But beyond that, we have so many opportunities to get out there. We have a tennis court on campus. We have a football court on campus. We have a basketball court, swimming pool, and we just have the lake where you can just grab a stand-up paddle and go out on the lake in the summer. And we head out in the mountains during the winter for snowboarding and skiing.
Wait, I want to interrupt you there because I know a lot of our viewers, a lot of our students come from warm climates.
Okay.
So tell me about the weather. What can students expect if they're, I live in Cancun. So what could a student from Cancun, for example, expect out of the weather?
Right. So we have the proper 4 seasons, right? So there's always the next season you look forward to. So it's very distinctive. But anyway, let's just break it down to summer and winter. In the winter, it's cold, but it's not too cold. It gives you a lot of opportunity to go around sledding and do all those winter activities that you really enjoy doing and having the snow around you. And in the summer, it's quite hot, actually. It gets up to 30 something degrees in Celsius. So it's pretty, a variety of things. So you get everything on the spectrum. And when you're had enough of winter, you're like, okay, spring is here, and then summer is coming, and so yeah, you never get bored. It's perpetual cycle is going on. So yeah,
that's the best. You explained it so well. I'm also from a place with 4 seasons, and now I live in a place with like 1 season. Even though it's nice to. Yeah. Yes, even though it's nice to kind of escape the winter and escape the cold weather, I do miss it now. It is fun. I always tell the girls too, or the guys who are into fashion, the good thing about living in a place with 4 seasons is you're always getting to cycle through your wardrobe, which keeps things interesting. Oh, awesome. Well, wonderful. Thank you both so much for joining us today. The Student Story Week is off to a great start. Noah, please stay in touch. I want to follow your journey. I want to know where you end up next. And I'll be sure to reach out if any of our viewers have additional questions for you.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much. All right. Have a wonderful day.